So this video is obviously a part of my 20 series that I started a few weeks ago. I think a few weeks ago. Honestly, I don't know when that video is going to go up, but I'm sure it's just going to be a few weeks before this one. So yeah, a few weeks ago. I'm just going to be sharing things or like possible new year resolutions, if that's something that you're into, that you could look into in your 20s to just elevate you, just yeah, just I don't know, to just make you a better you. So I'm just going to go straight into it. So the first one would be, in your 20s, learn to live softly and slowly. You hear when everybody's telling you to go for things in your 20s, like this is time for you to live now. In fact, they're telling you that this is time to work hard, and another person's also telling you that this is the time to just live your baby girl life and all of that. And I agree with both philosophies, advice. I agree both, but I think you should learn not to like exert yourself too much to the extent where you feel stressed all the time, or you start to feel depressed or something like that. Like the stage where I'm at right now, I'm living so slowly, and it's not to say that I'm not achieving my goals. I'm kind of like, let me say I'm achieving my goals quietly, or like I'm not rushing into anything. I mean, I know I'm going to get there, okay? I've envisioned the life I want in my head, and like I know it's going to happen, and I'm achieving them every day. But like, you can't, at the stage where I'm at right now, you can't rush me anywhere. Like, even if it's to go out, I don't like to be rushed. See guys, stop running. Okay, stop running. The only thing you should be running away from is men and Tinubu's economy, okay? Like, you shouldn't be running to financial freedom, and even in doing so, don't fall, don't trip. So yeah, just living softly, living slowly. Oh my god, I've never felt so much peace than I have now. And this is not to say that I don't have things I'm going through, right? But the way I just exhaled is the way I'm exhaling every day, that I live slowly and live softly. And I'm not saying I'm living a soft life, because very honest, this Tinubu's economy, I'm not sure. I think we're the poor, okay? We're all the poor. If we're not part of the 1%, you are the poor. Me and you. I'm not going to Jesus' name, but you get what I mean. Just learn to live softly, live slowly, especially if you're a girl. Like, just be a girl, and just, you know what? Actually, I'm just a girl. Don't try to rush yourself into anything or rush out of anything. Just live life, take life one day at a time, crush your goals, and just, yeah, that's it. Just live slowly. And the second one I have on my list is trust God for everything. I'm not even using everything loosely. I mean everything. You're waking up, you're going out, you're eating, career choices, friends that you hang out with, relationships, family. Trust God with everything. Like, the more you realize that you have no power over your life, I think that's the more you tend to trust God. Because I mean, look at all these years that you'll be plotting. I'm calling you plotting because it's only God that has a plan. We, the rest of us, are just plotting at this point, at this juncture. We are just plotting, and you can't plot against God. So yeah, just trust God with everything, okay? And that kind of like works hand in hand with living slowly, because God is not rushing. No, I don't know if you've noticed, he says trust the plans that I have for you, or like he has a plan for you. But if you really sit down and think about it, you see that God is not rushing. God is not rushing anyway, okay? So yeah, just trust God with everything. Let go and let God and all that good stuff. Plan your year wisely. Sorry, you know what? Not even plan, plot. I mean, God makes his own plans, and we can only like try to not assist, because we can't really assist God. We can only like go where he has directed us, right? But like, try to like make plans, or small, it doesn't matter if they're small plans or big plans, but just make a plan that kind of helps you, gives you like a broader view of what you want your year to be like. Because if you're just roughing it throughout the year, it doesn't really, it does work, but like sometimes you don't even have to write it down. I mean, people say to write things down, but me, I'm very lazy. I don't really write things down, but I try my best to. Oh my god, something's in my eye. So yeah, like I was saying, plan your year wisely. Just try to make some small plans that you know that you can achieve. Maybe if it's to take a course, travel somewhere, just just make a plan. It kind of helps you keep a straight head, or I don't know, just make a plan. Okay, don't just rough it. It doesn't really work when you just rough it. You see that in the end you'll be thinking about what you did with your time, right, or with your resources at the end of the year. That tends to happen. That really does tend to happen. I'm speaking from experience, because me, I do things on the fly. I'm a very impulsive person, but I've learned, I'm still learning, and I hope to get there one day. And the fifth one will be, this is very dear to my heart, because I used to be like that, then I softened a bit, but now I'm slowly building up there, and that would be reduce your tolerance for rubbish. As in, reduce it to zero. When you see that somebody's trying to take the piss out of you, block, delete, evaporate. As in, that person is just dead to me. Reduce your tolerance for rubbish. Be on the internet, be personal, in relationships, in church, in school, work, anywhere you find yourself. Reduce your tolerance for rubbish to zero. Okay? What? Yeah. If you're in your 20s, I promise you that this is the time to reduce your tolerance of rubbish to zero, because the earlier you start, the better it is for you when you grow up. There's nothing like, oh, I'm going to change. In fact, you don't even see it. You don't see it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm putting out this video now for you to sit down, reflect, and see all the rubbish that you've collected. She gets. Just after this video, just take 5 minutes and slowly look quiet. Ask yourself, who am I taking rubbish from? Why am I taking rubbish from this person? What is the person's value in my life? Is it necessary for this person to keep on staying in my life? These are very valid questions that you need to ask yourself. More times than you will find out that these people are actually not adding too much. Like, you can do without them. So why are you taking their rubbish if you know that they're not really adding as much value as you think they are right now? So floor that tolerance, as in to the base level. Reduce it to zero. Let your tolerance for rubbish be zero. Yeah. And the last one would be chill with timelines. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I wouldn't say I've always been too hard on myself when I don't like meet timelines for projects. When I say projects, it's not like work projects, because that one I'm a warrior for last minute. Okay, I serve the god of the 11th hour, so trust me that when you ask me to do something, I will do it at the dying minutes. And that's like work wise or other things. I mean, I know I'll get it done, but I just push it. But that's not what I mean when I say chill with timelines. I mean, like, maybe setting a goal for yourself. Like, let me use an example of like a very big goal. I know that this thing entails a lot, and you're actually putting in your best, and you don't get to meet it, and it's a big goal. Let's say a goal that's supposed to, or something that's supposed to take 7 months to achieve. You now give yourself like 3 months. How about? That's not being fair on yourself. It's actually really crazy and mental if you think about it. So you now end up beating yourself. Some people will even give up. So now you've given up, and you didn't, unbeknownst to you, that thing was supposed to take longer, but you've given up already. Because why? You compressed the time that you were supposed to give yourself. Like, you really compressed it because you thought it was a Superman, didn't you? But yeah, just chill with timelines. There's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. It's going to come. You're going to get there. And when you don't get it, don't be discouraged. Just keep on going. Don't give up. Because now we'll give up. Now we'll lose. Or how do you put it? You know what I mean? But anyways, just chill with timelines. Don't be too hard on yourself. And this is not to say you can stretch like a really small goal to 1 year. No, now that's being lazy. Just chill. Just don't beat yourself up too much. And when you find that the timeline that you have set for yourself to do a particular thing is reaching, don't panic. You're going to get there. Okay, like I said again, I'm going to revert to the first point that I made. Living softly and living slowly is going to happen. What you think is not going to happen is eventually going to happen, and by the time it happens, you even know when it's happening. It's after it's happened that you realize, oh my god, this thing has happened. I don't know if you followed that train of thought right now, but yeah, just chill. Okay, give yourself some grace. Oh my god, this wasn't part of it, but give yourself some grace. In your 20s, you make a lot of mistakes. Who in your 20s is gonna make a lot of mistakes, okay? Most especially if you don't have guidance from like older people or more experienced people. I promise you're going to make mistakes. Some not so serious, some very serious, but give yourself grace. God already loves you. He loves you the way you are. He knows the person where he creates now. Sometimes he knows that your head is being really correct, so you need to give yourself grace, because God already gives you his grace, like his undying grace, his sufficient grace. So learn to give yourself some grace. Even if you make some mistakes, just learn from them and just move on. Forgive yourself, treat yourself nicely, talk to yourself nicely, talk yourself up, like hype yourself. When you make a mistake, just learn to brush yourself and bring yourself back up. So yeah, I think that's it. Just give yourself some grace. This was really, I wasn't meaning for this video to get to this place, because now I'm starting to feel emotional and I want to share myself like that on the internet. So give yourself some grace, and most importantly, this is okay guys, this is the final point, because I don't want this to be too long. Find a hobby. Find a goddamn hobby, okay? I have a friend, I'm not going to call her name, but she knows herself. I asked her what she likes, and she's like, she doesn't know. Genuinely, this babe she doesn't really have a hobby. I'm not even joking, and that's very bad, because when you don't find a hobby, you know when they say that thing of an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Yeah, that's what tends to happen when you don't like distract yourself or get immersed in something that you love doing. Because if you've gotten out of a very toxic situation, right, and there's no, what's it called, and you don't have like a hobby or something that you love doing that you can immerse yourself in, you kind of tend to wallow in that situation that you just came out of. Sometimes you might even go back to it, which is really unhealthy. So yeah, find a goddamn hobby, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a joke. If you didn't take anything from the first 6 to 7 points that I have given you today, take this one and take it home. Put it in a bag, take it home, open the bag, and scour the internet. Think to yourself of what you like, things that you like to do. Find a hobby. This is very, very important. I think it's very, very important for even like later in life. Maybe you got married, decided to have kids, and like you just feel like I just feel like finding a hobby or doing something that you like in your free time will really help you to like free your mind a little bit. Like for me now, I like to, this is really weird for some reason or for some people, but I love to take walks. I love to go to the beach. Is hanging out with your friends a hobby? Anyways, those two going to the beach and taking a walk. Taking a walk is free. I don't need to pay money. So if it's possible for you to find a hobby that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, go do it, okay? This is me that advise you. You now come and start asking me for expensive hobbies. I better go take a walk. Take a walk. Or I just like creating things. I might watch YouTube videos and maybe learn something new. Just I just like to be looking at random things, to be very honest, and I think that that's a hobby because the internet is it's not free, but yeah, you can really just scour the internet for anything. And that's the end of the video. I really enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys enjoy it too, because I really want to make more of these videos to like, let's say, entertain you, educate you, also educate myself in the process. I really love this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.